Welcome, my future explorers. We are live at Expo 2020 and my name is Danielle, your host for today's show. This is episode 93, Namibian Pavilion and Menasa Emirati design platform. Can you believe that this is episode 93 already and we're only 15 days away from the end of Expo? Wow! Okay, I'm currently just in front of our Wasl Plaza and we're really ready for a very thrilling and exciting show today. So as always, I am going to remind you this is a live stream, gameplay, interactive show. So that means I need you to be involved throughout, okay? Let me know where you are. Where are you watching from? Any questions you may have for our greeters, any things that you want me to do, I will try and accommodate you because every time that your chat is featured, you are going to earn points. And for every 100 points that we earn together, we earn those seeds of change that we pledge at the end of the episode. Okay, yes, I can see you're getting your comments in already. Uday, I became a fan of Live at Expo episodes. I wish I had started following this live stream from the first episode. Well, that just reminds me, make sure you check out virtualexpodubai.com because you can check out those previous episodes that you've missed. No worries at all, this is episode 93. It's quite difficult to watch them all. Oh Joe, you're watching from episode 1? Fantastic. Okay, so we are visiting Namibia first, okay? I'm right outside that platform. We're going to get in there very shortly. I can hear music in the background, not quite sure where it's coming from. Sounds like a saxophone. You can always hear music all around Expo, okay? There's little hidden gems around all of those corners. So let's head to Namibia. Okay, fantastic. I'm here with Toki and we're here. Toki and we're here at our first pavilion. Hi.
Hi, welcome to Namibia. Welcome to the Namibian Pavilion. Welcome to the viewers.
Thank you. Yes, we're saying hello to everybody watching and we're excited to get inside. Let's follow you in then.
Please, imagine you are now in Namibia. Welcome, welcome.
Yes,
I would
stepping
like
into
to
Namibia.
introduce you to the Namibian Pavilion. And in the Namibian Pavilion, we do have 3 areas that we are exhibiting. And the first area speaks to the Namibian Treasures. And here we are saying Namibia enjoys 3 decades of peace and stability. And that has been very successful in Namibia because on the 21st of March, we'll be celebrating our independence. Namibia turns 32 years of age. And in Namibia, we are saying that Namibia is a country that welcomes people, that is peaceful and friendly. In Namibia, Namibia is a big and huge country with a population of 2.5 million people of vast and rich cultural heritage. I want you also to know that at our exhibition, we are promoting for you to know that when you come to Namibia, we have our indigenous people, and that is the Khoisan and the Ovahimba people. We are also a member of the United Nations, and we are saying we support the Sustainable Development Goals of Namibia.
Okay, great. So I just noticed on that sign before that you have 13 different languages.
Oh yes.
Wow, so diverse.
Yes, so diverse. So I would say one of the languages in Silozi, for example, when you come in, we are saying Luamamhela, meaning welcome to Namibia.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you. So I'm just zooming in on those sustainability development goals, linking in with the UN, which is great and really in keeping with the ethos of Expo. So of course, I can't help but notice these sculptures behind you.
Yes, I was saying that in Namibia, as you visit, as a tourist, as a business person, you will be able to see in person our different diverse cultures, and one of those cultures includes the Khoisan and the Ovahimba people.
Okay, so these are so amazing. They're so detailed. This is carved out of wood?
Yes, it's carved out of wood, and in Namibia we do have artists as well as wood covers where you can get different types of products from that, and we are promoting value addition to these products.
Okay, great. So just to let you know, we have people watching live from all over the world. I know I saw somebody that was in Washington, and Delonra asked, how do we say hello in Namibia?
One of the languages in Namibia, in Oshiwambo, we can say hello by saying In Namibia, in Oshuambo, or even in Tswana, we have the Tswana people, where you can say Dumelang, that is, welcome.
Oh, amazing, good to know. And I know there's lots of languages, so I know there must be lots of options. So what do we have here?
Yes, in Namibia as well, we do have the Calabash, which is one of the storage or container where we store water as well as milk. And when you drink from the water in the Calabash, it will be very cool. And we do that with a traditional wooden carved cups.
Oh, so lots of pieces made out of wood, so using the local resources. Okay,
Yes.
so we're moving on through now to get some more facts and information from you. What do we have here?
This exhibition speaks to Namibia as a land of natural treasures. And we are saying our landscape, as well as wildlife, are our treasures. And Namibia is the first country in Africa that makes wildlife more important by making it part of the constitution as a conservation to protect and preserve our wildlife. And the benefits of that, you will know that in Namibia, we have about 20 national parks. And in Namibia as well, we have a large volume of free roaming black rhinos. These are species that were previously or about to extinct, but now in Namibia, through our conservation, these numbers are growing, including the cheetahs, free roaming cheetahs in the community. And that is our story. I will also want to inform you that one of the treasures in Namibia is our sun as well as wind. And we are saying that come to Namibia as an investor and invest in solar energy and wind power. And that is abundant in Namibia.
Fantastic. So, Toki, I'm just going to stop you for a second. So we're just going to have our trivia, okay? So we like to get the viewers involved. Please don't answer the question. I know you all know the answer because you know your country so well.
Okay.
So Namibia is home to the world's oldest #A canyon, #B meteorite, #C person, or #D desert. You have a couple of minutes to get your answers in as we continue with our tour, and we're just checking in, and we have Khaled that says very great presentation and explanation, thank you.
Yes, I have more for you. Please come through to the Namibian house. In Namibia, we are not just promoting tourism, but Namibia is also a destination for business. And in Namibia, you would know, or maybe you didn't know, I would like to inform you that we as Namibia, we are a country that produce and export uranium to countries such as China, France, as well as the US. And we are, at the moment, producing 5% of the uranium available in the world.
So I have a question, quick question from 22 Twins. Well, actually, they think that they have the capital of Namibia is Windhoek. Is that correct?
It's pronounced as Windhoek.
Windhoek. Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So
That's
is
the
this how you
capital.
spell it? Oh, there we have. Ooh, I've lost it now. But Windhoek. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, 22
That's the
Twins, you're
capital
correct.
city
Good
of
facts
Namibia.
there. Okay, so now moving on to agriculture, economy.
Yes, we are promoting agriculture. We have opportunities there for investment. We want to be self-sustaining. We want to produce our food so that we reduce imports. So we are inviting investors to come to Namibia and be able to produce food such as maize, such as grains, as well as vegetables. And in Namibia, you would know that it's part of the Africa Free Continental Trade Agreement, which is coming into force. So when you set up your manufacturing plant in Namibia, which is one of the pillars that we are promoting, you'll be able to supply the local market as well as the African continent. And we are positioning ourselves as a logistics hub for the southern African part of the African continent.
Okay, so just in reference to the trivia that we did before there, unfortunately guys, the majority of you actually got it wrong and went for canyon. The actual correct answer was #D, desert.
Yes.
Oh, so
the Namibian desert.
Yes, exactly, it's all about the desert. Okay, so we're going to keep it moving. Let's move on to, I'm captivated by more local pieces. So what do we have here?
Yes, here we have a silo. The silo is a local...
Silo?
Yes, a silo is a storage facility for grains that preserves the grains after the harvest. And from there, you'll be able to process, or you'll be able to grind your grains such as maize or millet with this parcel and this wooden mortar.
Wow, this is huge. Is that heavy?
Yes, it's a bit heavy.
You're definitely getting a workout while doing that.
Yeah, this is done by adults. It might take a while, but yeah, at the end of the process, you'll be able to have your powder, which you can use to cook a porridge or to make pasta, for example.
Oh, amazing. So I can't help but notice the fabric that's draped behind you. That's quite similar to your dress, isn't it?
Yes, this is one of traditional dress in Namibia, or traditional fabric, which is used for festivals, to make wedding dresses, or to make any kind of clothing for decoration, for example, for dresses during festivals, traditional ceremonies, and other events.
Oh, fabulous. So I've got a question from Delonra, and she's asking about the seasons in Namibia. What are the seasons like?
Well, we do have all 4 seasons in Namibia. Like now in April, we'll be starting with our winter season, and that runs until July. We also have summer, and which is starting in December, where we have our rainy season during that time. I would like to introduce you to Onduli.
Oh, Tandoori, the beautiful, innovative giraffe, it looks like.
Yes, I'm glad you were able to tell it's a giraffe, and it's called Onduli in Oshuango language. And we are saying meet Onduli and become friends with Onduli by taking a picture of Onduli and hang it on Onduli.
Oh yes, I see many, many images over there. What a lovely memento and a lovely piece of memories all kept together.
Yes, would you like to take a picture with Onduli?
Oh, maybe we can take a picture towards the end if we have time.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, we
Not
have
at
ready
all.
and waiting for us. We can have a picture. Great, fabulous.
Yes,
Come
please,
over here.
take a picture.
Let's take a picture now.
With Onduli.
Okay, we're going to capture those memories for everybody. Let's get a picture.
Yeah.
Yay,
Thank
amazing.
you.
So I can
Amazing.
also be a part of the giraffe
Yes,
and part of the
you
memories
have
from this
met
pavilion.
Onduli, and Onduli is your friend.
Oh,
Onduli will go
perfect.
back to Namibia and tell a story of everyone that has come here and met Onduli. And this will
Okay.
be a memorable story to tell. And Onduli will be a memory for us, what we have experienced, our friends we have made in Dubai and at this expo, from all the 192 countries that are participating here.
Okay, so I have my Polaroid. It's going to take a little bit of time, team, and I'll show you that Polaroid at the end. So, just moving on round and coming round to what looks like our basket wall, but just, if I can just ask you, Toki, so what is the kind of food in Namibia?
In Namibia, we enjoy our pap, which is maize porridge. We also have millet porridge. That is a staple food. We also have pasta as well.
Oh, pasta. That's
Yes,
unexpected.
but the main preferred dish, and which is one of the top product in the world, so to say, is our beef. Namibia produces top quality, tasty beef, and we export this beef to the US, to China, and to South Africa. So in Namibia, you'll be able to enjoy an international cuisine at all the different international standard hotels, as well as lodges. So this is a wall of fame, we are saying, and it promotes wildlife, landscape, as well as our traditional baskets, which we use as plates as well as storage in the house.
Okay, so just to take a moment, I'm just going to, let's go and have a little, oh, how cute are we? Look at our Polaroid developing there. That's a great memory for me to have of visiting this pavilion. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little bit closer to those baskets with all that intricate detail. How beautiful.
Wow, that came out very nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so wonderful sculptures. I see hippos and I see cheetahs.
Yes, I want to indicate to you that in Namibia we do have quite a diverse in terms of landscape. In the north you will find forests, you will find rivers, that's where you find the hippos. But in the south we have one of the largest canyons in the world, and that's where you find the desert. And as you move across the country, which is one of the exhibitions here, it has different kind of landscape as well as different kind of wildlife. And here we are exhibiting clay pots that are made by women communities by hand. And in Namibia, as I mentioned before, conservation of wildlife is very important. But at the same time, we are promoting sustainable harvesting of wildlife. And that's why we are here exhibiting a skin of zebra. And we are saying that the community needs to benefit from the wildlife that they live in. And we are adding value to such products. I'd like to also introduce you to the Kiddies Corner.
Okay, so Namibia is very welcoming of the children.
Yes.
I know often the children are here and wanting to play with toys, and on this table it also works out as our map.
Yes,
Okay,
this is a
and then I
Namibian
see that we have
map.
Africa here, and it's showing exactly where Namibia is located in that bottom corner.
Namibia is
of the country.
just right there, and
the
we
continent.
border South Africa, Botswana, Angola, and Zambia. And the kids are able to learn about Namibia and what you can find in Namibia on this corner. Let me take you through to this side of the pavilion. We have visitors here enjoying our traditional musical instruments, such as the Kariba musical instrument, as well as the traditional drums. And these are used when we are having a traditional festival, such as weddings and traditional ceremonies, for example.
Oh, give us a little demonstration if you don't mind, Hoki.
Okay, I'm not a professional.
That's okay.
But we normally use these drums.
Oh, amazing! Thank you.
Thank you.
And what kind of sound does the instrument make at the back there?
Well, the instrument is made in such a way that from the size of the instrument behind, you're able to get the different tones. So from here, it goes to this end, it becomes more lighter. As you move to this end, it becomes more bass tone.
Oh, amazing. Thank you for your demonstrations. I can see those sand dunes in the background there. They look glorious, and I've heard that they are known to make a kind of sound.
Well, yes, Namibia is home to one of the largest, if not tallest, dune in the world. And that is found in the Irongo region, in the Swakop area.
Okay, so now that I have my fully developed photo, I want to become a part of the memory. So can we place this onto our giraffe?
Yes, please, we can. I will do this for you. And you are now a friend of Ondori.
Yes, amazing. So I'm becoming part of this display and part of the many, many memories and many, many images that are displayed on this giraffe.
Ondori will go and tell your story on how you interviewed him. To the Namibian,
yes,
to the Namibian
so Joe
friend.
says, cute giraffe.
Yes.
So, also, people, Khaled was a fan of the music, beautiful music.
Yeah,
Okay.
this exhibition here, it tells a story of our small-scale miners that mine gemstones, precious gemstones, And we have different gemstones here, such as the sodalite and the rose quartz. And we produce out of them beautiful jewelry, which are available for sale for visitors to the pavilion. And our last area here is our retail shop. In our retail shop, you'll be able to see different products from the arts and crafts, as well as leather bags, which I mentioned as value add, and as well as ostrich eggs, which is quite a popular product here at the Expo.
Oh, fabulous. So people can also buy some of those products and miniature versions of those wooden animals.
Yes,
so
yes,
let's come around
that's
here.
true.
We see the larger versions on display.
Yes, this is a big five. You'll be able to find in Namibia the big five. And we are promoting a competition to all and everyone in the pavilion is invited to enter a competition to win a trip to Namibia.
Oh, so they simply scan the QR code that we see on here.
Simply scan the QR code, answer the questions, but the answers are in the pavilion. So you will need to come to the pavilion, indulge yourself in the experience, and get the answers to the questions for you to win a trip to Namibia.
Amazing. Well, I think I would like to enter at some point because I would love to win a holiday to Namibia.
No, thank you so much for that. We are at the end or close to the end of the Expo, and Namibia is celebrating its National Day on the 24th of March. So we are inviting all and everyone to come to Namibian Pavilion on the 24th of March. There will be a lot of fun. You'll be able to learn more about Namibia, and as well as our investment summit that we will be hosting here in Dubai on the 23rd of March.
Okay, amazing, great news. We're so thrilled to have this experience with you, and together with your help, Toki, we have earned our first badge of the show. The Namibia badge is unlocked, so it's our first reward.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We have so much knowledge. Make sure you enter that competition, guys. A free holiday is up for grabs.
Yes,
Get involved.
Yes, please come and enter.
And this was our 198th pavilion that we've visited. How amazing is that? So thank you so much for your help.
Thank you
Got to
so
keep
much for
moving.
coming to Namibia. I wish to see you in Namibia.
Amazing, thank you, and good luck for the rest of your time at Expo. Bye bye, Toki.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Okay, so we've got to keep it moving. Well done, everybody. That is our first badge unlocked. Okay, so Yudi says, you've already visited this pavilion and I've missed this QR code. Well, you better get back there. There's a chance of a holiday on the cards. How fabulous would that be? Okay, Lego says thank you, not a problem. Khalid, yes, exactly. Very, very beautiful and beautiful animals. Those wooden sculptures were really fabulous, weren't they? So we're going to keep it moving because we've got a lot in store for us today, as always. And I didn't explain it at the beginning, but we've actually got an extra special treat at the end. And as always, just like that, I smell food actually. We will be visiting Ravi's restaurant at the end of this episode for our food section of the show. Okay, let me have a look at the daily leaderboard. In first position we have Khalid with 139 points. Delombra close behind with 136 points. We have Uday with 127 points. Twinny Twin Twins with 121. Rima with 115. Joe with 112. Mali Maha with 109. Lego and Salman with 106, closely followed by Kufor Kurush with 103 points. Great work, guys, and keep getting involved. Remember, you can check out previous episodes, subscribe and follow, and check them all out on virtualexpodubai.com. Guys, you've got to see this. I am in the Wasl Plaza Dome. Look at those lights and projection. It's actually stunning. It's so alive and vibrant in here. Did you know that the Pisa Tower would be able to fit inside this dome? That's how big it is. Wow. Okay, so we're going to keep it moving because next on the agenda is Menasa concept store. Okay, so we have got a collaboration of international and local artists coming together, and there's also things that you can buy and lots of stories evolved around all of these different concepts in this store. Okay, Lou, I really enjoy watching the pavilion toys. That's great. That is great to know that you're enjoying these shows. And if you can't get down to Expo, this is the next best thing, I promise you. U-Day, beautiful projection, isn't it? Every time I come to Expo, every time I leave, I'm there taking a picture. The same story every time, but it really excites me, and I've never seen anything like it, to be honest. Okay, so I'm now approaching Menasa, which fabulous, and I have my wonderful greeter now ready and waiting for me. Okay, and hello Zaina, we're so excited to see you.
Nice to see you too. Welcome to our venue, welcome to Menasa. So before I take you in and show you all around, I want to take a moment to admire this piece of art installation that we have here at Menasa. So this piece is designed by Camela Zapolo, he's a Spanish designer, and in collaboration with Ramil Ali, who is a Syrian designer based here in the UAE. He's a haute couture fashion designer. And this piece really does represent everything we're talking about inside this venue. It's all about the integration of craft and technology and innovation.
So let's get a little bit closer to the light so we can see it a little bit clearer. So guys, the experience really does start from the outside of the store, and you're experiencing some of the ethos behind the store right from the beginning. So Zaina, we're going to follow you around because we need to get inside and see what they have in store. So is this all local artists, or is it collaboration between international artists as well?
It is. It's both. It's over 40 designers that are local here and based in the UAE, as well as collaborations with huge names in the design world. So we're right here just under Al Wasl Dome in the heart of Expo, and we have our store right here, and just outside we've got our kiosk. So I'll take you here to have a look.
So the experience is not just inside the store. They now have this pop-up kind of kiosk that's outside with other things that you can also purchase.
Exactly. So we have something for everybody here at the design store. We have high-end designs, and we also have designs that are merchandising for the store that represent the crafts of the UAE, from safifa to tele weaving. So there's some cool tote bags, caps, some Arabic coffee cups, and some just nice lifestyle products that you can enjoy. But I'll show you some more inside.
Okay, so we have people watching live, so we may, if you have any questions for Zaina, make sure you get them in. And Delomra says, this is a great program. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
so let's head on inside.
So over in the Menasa store, Menasa, by the way, in Arabic means the platform, and that's why it's called the Emirati Design Platform. We've got over 40 designers that are presented here. These designers are inspired by UAE or UAE culture. They've designed these collections exclusive, and people can come here and they can purchase and they can admire. It's really something for everyone. It's everyone who admires design, people who want to learn about Emirati culture and traditions, but in a contemporary way. And Expo wanted to support designers. They wanted to showcase their talents, their capabilities, and this was the best way to do it. So we had people come in and really just soak in and escape the loud noise and just come here in this serene environment.
Oh yes, it definitely feels serene. So just a quick question from Uday, who asked, does Menasa have a stamp? Can they get a stamp if they visit here?
We don't have a stamp, but we do have a sticker, and a lot of people have come in and gotten our Menasa sticker, and that could be your stamp to come in and see and visit the store.
So there's a theme of stories in this this platform, in this store. So tell us a little bit about that.
So what we have is the whole store is set up against 7 craft stories and cultural practices in the UAE. What we wanted to do is present them in exclusive design collections. They're bespoke collectible pieces that design collectors would really admire. The story that I have here is the Gabriel story. So Gabriel is the reference to fish trap, fishnet weaving, which is made out of wire. And what we've done here is a collaboration between Rwandan artist Chris Schwager and Sheikha and Afra bin Zahir, who are Emirati communication designers. And they've produced these beautiful pieces that are basically a story of connectivity and dialogue between 2 cultures and traditions. They're hand beaded pieces, and the wire is the gargood wire used in the fish traps. The stories are here, so every story we have here has video and digital content that'll explain the full story, and you can really understand all the stories.
Amazing. So Kelly says she loves arts and crafts, so you should visit here, Kelly. So we have another story here which connects to this big piece that I'll show the viewers very shortly. So the Sadhu story.
So Sadhu is the natural carpet weaving technique that's used in the region. It's used in UAE, in Bahrain, it's used in Jordan as well. And you can see here that what we've done is we have mapped the movements of women weaving Sadhu and Emirati men weaving fishnets. And they've been translated through artificial intelligence and programming into a robot that's actually created this path and these visuals that have been painted by robot on the piece.
Wow, robots were involved with this collaboration. So I've got to step back a little bit, everybody, because this is a huge piece of art and so vibrant with colours. And wow, fabulous.
So this piece has been nominated for Architectural Digest's Innovation and Sustainability Award, and the reason being it's made from econyl, which is a sustainable material made from recycled fishnets from our oceans and plastics from our ocean. So it's a story of sustainability about women weaving together, and it was 6 months of hand weaving.
Wow, so that is 6 months of work, everybody. So yes, Mohammed said every piece of art has a unique story surrounding it. Yes, it really does.
So we have amazing collaborations from big names. The pieces you see here are Kampana Brothers. They're a collection made in the Philippines by big designers called Kampana. They are from Brazil. We've got the parallel collection of Safifa.
Oh yes, so we have a smaller version of similar to the one on the wall.
So this 10:1 collection is made in fragment pieces that are also for sale.
Okay, so we have Shirin, which says, lots of love, Zaina.
Thank you. We also have, you can see here, every week we host our Designer of the Week between 6 to 8 on Wednesdays, and today we're actually hosting a very established jewelry designer who founded Bil Arabi. This is Nadine Kanso. She's actually doing an interview right now to represent the work that she did. She did a series of contemporary keychains, and she represents the calligraphy in contemporary context.
Oh, so we have a jewelry designer. Just repeat her name for me, sorry.
Nadine Kanso.
Nadine Kanso. So she's busy at the moment getting interviewed. It's lots going on in this store. So here we have some of...
She did her jewelry design pieces, and she does jewelry, and she did this limited collection of keychains that have certain references to Emirati slang words like hayakum and rawi and igrab. Nadine, say hi.
Hello Nadine, hi.
How are you?
We're live shooting at the moment. Nice
Thank
to meet
you.
you. We're
Thank you
just appreciating
being
your
here.
beautiful designs. Thank you so much. Oh wow, let me just zoom in on that ring.
Yes, please.
And all of that jewelry.
Thank you.
Wow, so eye-catching
Super cool.
and so unique.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Fabulous.
We've had so much interest from international participants. We've got El Salvador here who do a live broadcast, and they're filming at the moment.
Lots happening here as always.
So it comes through, and so what you walk through this experience, and we have here our pearl diving story. This is called 8,000 Waves. It's a collection of 3 pieces. It's a wall sculpture, as well as 2 pieces, which is a candle holder and an incense burner. It's designed by an Emirati designer called Mohammed Swedi, as well as Tudumot, which is a Spanish design company. And they talk about the history, the 8,000-year-old history of pearl diving.
Okay, well what we can do is, we'll see if that's free in a moment, and maybe we can come back to that.
Sure.
Okay, so I can't help but look at this. I mean, how absolutely stunning is this? I can't help but notice it.
This has been a big star in the show. This is a piece that was designed in a collaboration between Nicola Gibran, who's a haute couture designer, and he is a celebrity designer as well. And he worked in collaboration with IRTI, a Contemporary Crafts Council. And the women in the video just behind you it actually weaved, hand embroidered hundreds of meters of Emirati telli here in the store.
Oh, the tali story.
That's right. So this is tali is a traditional golden cotton thread that is usually weaved and integrated into women's Emirati women's abayas, and what we wanted to do is really pay homage to tali, and we did that, I believe, with this beautiful dress that Nicola has designed. He's integrated the tali in a way where even the local Emirati women that come through don't recognize that it's been made out of tali.
Okay, so just to reiterate, this is a store, so people can actually purchase items that they see in this store.
Yes.
And you have variety from like the big scale items.
That's right. So we've got small items that they could buy. We've got lifestyle products. It's March, so it's the last, unfortunately, the final month of Expo, and so we have a discount at the moment, so people can come and buy all the products at amazing prices and really have a piece of Emirati culture.
Yes, everybody. So remember, there is a sale on at the moment, and there's very limited time left at Expo. Okay, so what more can we see if we pan around?
Yeah, we can keep going. So there's a whole range of products from all the different designers. We've got beautiful posters that tell the story of Emirati crafts. We've got a basket here from House of Artisans that's made from safifa, which is the palm frond, and of course different elements of contemporary Emirati culture from the bakhur, which is the bakhur pona. This is made by Aya Bitar and designed by Aya Bitar, who is a Saudi designer. So we're representing designers from the full region. Who else can I show you? We've got.
And what about this here?
So we have this piece here, which is called the Desert Rose Collection. This gorgeous chandelier is a collection of 3 pieces. They're bespoke designer pieces, and they tell the story of the desert rose crystal, which naturally forms in the desert. That's the inspiration behind the design and the shape and the structure of this piece. It's a collaboration between Clove, which is an Indian lighting company that do phenomenal lighting around the world, as well as Ahmadi Crafts Association, whose women and craftswomen handmade all the ceramic and terracotta discs that you see here. So it is a collaboration between the two, and it really is a story about the transition of materials from sand going into clay and pottery, which is a huge and important element in UAE history. Women used to create pottery for functional uses at home, and they used to do this in communities. And it is also the transition of materials from sand to pottery to glass. So,
wow, lots of work going on there, and lots of different materials in play in that lighting sculpture. So I think we can quickly pass by what we tried to look at before with the pearl diving story.
So we tried to create an immersive experience here with the ocean above you, so you feel that you're under the water and that you are experiencing the story of pearl diving. So Mohammed Swedi, his grandfather was a pearl diver, and his brother owns a fish farm in Ras Al Khaimah. And he grew up in this whole beautiful environment, and was inspired to start designing and reflecting his designs from the upbringing that he had in these landscapes in the mangroves. And the piece that he designed alongside Todomoto was a piece to really showcase the beauty of the pearls and to tell the story of pearl diving through its 8,000-year-old history.
Wow, 8,000-year-old history. Amazing. So we have lots of people appreciating your efforts. Zaina, Khalid says, very good presentation and explanation, which is great. We've really learned so much. There's so many stories involved with this, and it's really great that there's a collaboration between local talent and artists and also international.
There is. There's so much. I think the UAE can be a great hub for designers to come and collaborate. There's so much diversity here, and I think that's what provides rich, amazing stories. So please do come visit us and experience this.
Okay, so we have another question from Delamra, and she said, what is the meaning of Menasa?
Menasa in Arabic means platform, and so the Emirati design platform is kind of the interpretation of that. So Menasa comes from the word mina, and Menasa as a whole in Arabic means platform. So we're trying to present the full ecosystem that exists in the UAE, the design ecosystem that exists here and in the region, so in the MENA region, which is the Middle East, North Africa region.
Oh, amazing. And it's so nice that people are appreciating the history and talking about pearl diving. So we've not only got contemporary designs, we're stepping back into history and the present, which is amazing. So together with your help, Zaina, we've now earned our next badge of the show, the Menasa badge, which is amazing. So that's another achievement for us. Yes, there we go. The Menasa badge has now been unlocked.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Zaina. We've really appreciated you having us here. We've learnt a lot, and maybe people didn't know about this store. So hopefully when they come down, they can come and check out the sales, and those last couple of weeks of Expo, they can get involved.
That's right. We've got a phenomenal team right behind you here that will be more than happy
Hello, team.
to take you through all the pearl diving stories and the craft stories that are here.
Amazing. Thank you so much again, and
you.
good luck for the rest of your time at Expo. Bye-bye. Okay, so yes, exactly. You know all about the Menasa platform. It's a store. There's things available to be brought, but you also can go in there and learn something about contemporary design and also the history. Okay, thank you, Khaled, for appreciating that and saying it's so amazing. That's great to know. We're glad that you're enjoying the show. So it is not over yet. It's becoming a very regular thing now. I am quite the food connoisseur. I'm about to give you a food experience, and we're going to make our way to Ravi's restaurant. But while I'm making my way there and earning more of an appetite, I'm going to refer to the leaderboard. We have Delonra with 278 points, Khalid with 270 points. 72 points, Uday with 239 points, Joe with 218, Kelly with 209, joint with Malhemar, closely followed by Lego Leong with 206, Aliyah with 203, joint with Newton, and Zia also with 203 points. Very, very close, everybody. Okay, so like I said, I am on the way to Ravi's restaurant. Ravi's restaurant is a Pakistani cuisine restaurant, okay? Dating back to 1978 was their first restaurant here. So, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite Pakistani dish? I've not been to Ravi's. I don't know how I haven't, because I know it's quite well known here. Now is my time to experience it along with you guys. Okay, let me know what your favorite Pakistani dish is. Okay, I've long passed him, but you can probably hear that saxophonist in the background. There is music all around Expo. Live music on every little corner, on the main roads and the back roads. So don't just stick to the main avenues, come to the back streets. Shirin, biryani, yes. Very, very traditional dish there. I love chicken tikka. Ooh, I've always loved chicken tikka. I like samosas, I like everything. Saya says you should try the chicken curry. That makes me think that you've been to Ravi's. Let me know, anybody else, what other dishes you've known. I'm surely somebody watching has also been to Ravi's too. Okay, so I'm working up the appetite, getting my steps in, following on around, and I cannot wait to get eating. I always save my appetite for this part of the show as we make our way in. Saeed says, and try halim. Okay, good to know. So here we are. I see the well-known sign at the top there. Ravi restaurant. And amazing, I have Wasim waiting for me. Hello Wasim, we're so excited to meet you. You're the owner of Ravi restaurant?
Dad started the restaurant, but yeah, I'm the owner.
Okay, perfect. So somebody's letting us know already, Mohammed has been to the restaurant. Lots of people saying they've visited. I've never tried the food before. I can't believe it, I know. And it's very well known, so this makes it even more exciting for me to come in and try the delights of the restaurant.
It's a little busy right now.
That's okay, it's great. It's busy, which is good to know. That's a good good sign. Okay, so there we have the restaurant. It's very busy. You can see that sign at the back there. Let's take a seat. Let's make our way to a table. Okay, Mohammed also said it has the best karahi. You must try it out.
Pishabi and kadai, yes.
Ah, okay. So we're going to be taking a seat I think I'm going to take a seat here. If you take a seat next to me. Okay, perfect. So what kind of food can we expect to taste today? What is typical Pakistani cuisine?
Well, Pakistani cuisine is actually very ancient because we have a history of from say like 1400s, 1300s, 1200s. So the food culture in Pakistan, especially India and everything, it's a very old culture. So if you're expecting me to tell you what it is, it's very old. You can actually eat it and you will understand.
Yes.
So these are some of the typical dishes. This is a staple dish. Like if you go anywhere, where are you from?
England.
England, okay. So how this is, fish and chips.
Yes, we're known for our fish and chips.
Yeah. So this is a staple for any desi household. This is lentil,
Lentil?
dal, yeah.
Lentil dal.
So this is biryani. This is chicken roti, as in boneless chicken pieces, grilled. This is jalfrezi, and that is spinach.
What's that at the end, sorry?
Spinach.
Spinach. Oh, fantastic. And I love jalfrezi as well. That is great. So we're going to try stuff together and I'm going to try and explain to everybody how everything tastes. Mohammed, which is very lively in the comments, states is one of the oldest and best restaurants in Dubai. So you must have quite a big fan base.
Well, actually, my dad started this almost 46 years back. This is our 47th year. And we've been in Dubai in the same place since that time. My dad was, I think, 19 when he came here. And he started the restaurant, he was 21.
Oh, wow, he was so young.
Yeah. Well, at his time, when they used to come over here, anybody who left home, they're ready.
Wow. Wow, those lentils are so full of flavour. Spicy.
Really?
A little bit of a kick to it. I do like my spice, but they have got a kick. I'm sure you can handle a lot more spice than me though.
In our culture, if the food doesn't have a little oil, doesn't have a little spice, we'll be like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
So we actually need to have a little bit of that. Back in my country, I've actually seen people fight over why is there no oil in this? Wherever you go over here, they're like, there was too much oil in it. Back home, if there's no oil, you can actually get your ass whooped.
Wow. So oil is very essential to the food.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm trying the chicken jalfrezi. And what bread is this?
This is Tandoori Roti.
Ah. And you often eat with your hands?
Well, yes.
Both?
Our food, see, we being Muslims, we are told that you should have food with your hands. It's the sunnah way of eating. So our food, alhamdulillah, is like this, where you eat it with hands. So, alhamdulillah, I'm like getting the best of the best in every way. Is it spicy?
No, not too bad.
I'll just get this ready for you just in case.
My team's getting the water ready for me. Maybe I might not be able to handle the spice as much as I think. So Delomra asked, do you offer non-spicy food as well, or
Of course.
is all the food spicy?
No. See, typically this is standard. So, if somebody tells me that I want non-spicy food, we have that. Like this, these are a la carte menus. They are not bulky. So they
Feel
all.
free to eat with me.
Oh, thank you.
There's the time we can eat together. I can't be here just eating without you.
Thank you. So as I was saying, we do make food which is non-spicy, but it depends on the customer. But like I said, we offer food which is like this, and until unless the customer asks for it or the guest asks for it, we don't do it because this is what we are serving. So this is what we will serve. Like. Any food like the biryani, our biryani in typical Pakistan is very spicy regularly. My biryani, I try to keep it not very spicy because my clientele ranges from all the nationalities. So I try to keep it somewhere in the middle to a little over because I'm still Pakistani. and I still eat this food.
Okay, so generally the food is spicy, but obviously if you come here and you want a little adaptation, maybe they can do that for you. But obviously this is key, keeping with how you guys eat, so you have to keep those flavours. But I love the chicken tikka. I really like the chicken tikka. It's kind of crispy as well, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that.
The reason why it's a little crispy is because a lot of people who come over here, they like that coating on it. There's masala coating without the breadcrumbs. The kids like it like that. So this is regularly the dish people order for kids. So this is my kiddie dish.
Kid friendly, kids love the chicken
Kids menu.
tikka. So let's check out what people are saying. So we have Shirin that says they have the best kheer made of rice and milk and sugar and nuts and cardamom.
Thank you
Am
so
I
much.
pronouncing that properly?
Yes, cardamom.
Okay, so you have sweet dishes here as well.
Actually, I'm out of the kheer right now. over
That's
here.
fine. That's fine.
But alhamdulillah, thank
Let's
you so
try
much.
it. So guys, I'm just going to zoom in. We've got the spinach here. So let's give the spinach a try.
You should take this white thing. That is cottage cheese.
Oh, cheese. I'm a big fan of cheese. So
Paneer.
let's see what this tastes like. Mmm. Really nice. Of course, you've got that common theme of the heat through it. Let's have a quick water break. Honestly, I'm fine. I'm not overheating. It's fine. Very tasty. Amazing. So how many restaurants do you actually have?
We have 3 restaurants right now. One is in Satwa, one is in Nahada, and the other one is in Karam.
Okay.
We have another one, it's in Jabal Ali, and we are planning on opening other places to get something. But the thing is that my father, he has some very, very difficult criteria to actually pass. Whenever we go anywhere with him and we look at a place, he goes like, you know, location, 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 location. Everything else is secondary. So his location, 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 we keep jumping location, 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 location.
So where was the first restaurant opened?
Satwa.
Satwa.
So when my dad opened up that place, it was pretty much empty ground. There used to be trucks and buses, minivans, and all these construction vehicles, heavy vehicles, they used to be parked over there. So Satwa in itself, well, way later. But my father was like, he wants to be able to serve them, because when he came here initially, he was working with them. And he started working with them in one of the canteens over there. And what he saw was please.
Thank
What
you.
he saw was that the food they're being served isn't up to the mark, because he was eating from there. And he was like, I can do better than this. And so his brother and him, they started a restaurant. And he was actually the grill maker over there. And his brothers were running the place like how I am doing it right now. So my father, the spice on this is actually his. It's the same, still going on from that time. So he wanted to do actually something for the people over there, because he was like, the people work morning to night. They don't get good food. At least you should be able to give them good food.
Yeah.
So that's when he started the restaurant, and he kept the prices like something anybody can afford.
So reasonable
And
prices
yes.
for everybody.
No, reasonable pricing will be something like, you can say, something anybody and everybody can have. But people who are workers and everything, that's not reasonable pricing for them. For them, that's like good food. So they don't have that thing. But my dad wanted something for them also. So the pricing we still have compared to a lot of restaurants around,
Yeah.
it is pretty decent.
Okay, so I've got Khalid asking me what is my favourite meal from here. So my favourite is definitely the chicken tikka. I really, really love that. I love that it's crispy as well. And we're seeing, what is your favourite dish from Ravi's restaurant?
Dal.
Lentil dal.
Dal and mutton peshawari.
What, sorry?
Mutton peshawari.
And what is that?
Being very honest, if I had the facility over here, I would introduce you to it. But
Can you just explain to us, maybe people can go down to one of the other restaurants?
is gravy dish. It is made from a specific part of the goat. A specific meat is only taken for pishabri. You can't use the shoulder, you can't use the chest. No, it has to be a specific part of the body. You only use that meat to make that dish. That dish, the most amazing thing about it, typically it has very less gravy. It is only done with the oils of that particular meat. And then you add a little bit of lemon, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, some tomatoes, that's it. You don't add a lot of, like say cumin, you don't add a lot of, allspice and all that. It's a very, very subtle dish when it comes to flavors, but the flavoring in itself is amazing.
Well, yes, I'm definitely getting an explosion of flavours in my mouth today trying all of this food. So yes, Umni says good food and good prices. Exactly. So, through having this experience with you and trying this cuisine today, we have now unlocked our third badge of the show.
Oh, wow.
The Ravi restaurant badge has been unlocked. So thank you so much for helping us do that. We have lots of food here. I'm sure we're going to maybe take it away with us because we hate to see food go to waste.
Definitely.
And guys, if you haven't been to Ravi restaurant and you are local, make sure you get down there. Get trying the food because it's fabulous, and it's particularly if you love spicy food. It is really, really full of flavour. And Mohammed says, colourful and vibrant. Yes, exactly. So we earn points when people get involved with this show and they get their chat in. So I'm just going to have a look at the leaderboard, the final leaderboard. We have Delonra, no surprises there, with 402 points. Khalid with 396. Uday with 339. Joe with 318. Kelly with 312. Alaya with 306. Mohammed with 245, Umni with 227, Kataverma with 215, and Shirin with 212. Amazing, good work everybody, and thank you so much for getting involved. Because you've got involved, we earn points together, and for every 100 points that we earn, we get seeds of change, which are then pledged at the end of the show. So carbon offset initiatives, where Expo is going to donate to these amazing causes. So let's have a look at that and see where we should vote today. Where should we plant today's seeds of change? Hashtag 1, clean energy. Hashtag 2, using less. Hashtag 3, green cities. Hashtag 4, healthy planet. Hashtag 5, eating well. Hashtag 6, living together. Hashtag 7, happy people. And hashtag 8, cleaner water. So you have a couple of minutes to get your votes in, to vote for one of those amazing causes, all equally important, but today we've got to get your vote for now. Okay, so keep eating your chicken tikka. Let's try a little bit of this rice.
I'm sure you'll be well versed with the biryani.
Yes. Amazing. So get a bit of that lentil dal on there as well. Wasim's favourite dish. And we keep eating as always. It's been very busy when I came here before. Another time it was very busy then, wasn't it?
Alhamdulillah. That's all I can say, alhamdulillah. See, I had an idea it might be, good. But I wasn't expecting a response like this. This is phenomenal.
That's great to hear, everybody. So it's obviously hugely popular here at Expo, this restaurant. So make sure if you're down here, I know that there's many food choices, but this is definitely one to add to the list. I see that you're all getting your votes in there. Keep getting your votes in. You've just got a few more moments to vote, everybody. And I'm glad that lots of you are saying, Delonma says, yummy, delicious, exactly, full of flavour. Well, I could be here all night eating, who knows, or I take it home with me. And the poll is now closed, everybody, and the winner of today's poll is #3greencities. Fabulous, thank you so much for voting. We really appreciate you interacting with me, and it helps me enjoy the experience even more, knowing that you're watching from all over the world and getting to learn so much more about Expo. We're nearly finishing, we only have 15 days left. So thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for getting the votes in. I hope to see you again. Make sure you check out virtualexpodubai.com for those previous episodes. We've had 93 and we've got 7 more to go. Let's say goodbye to everybody watching.
Take care.
Bye everybody. Thank you so much. Goodbye.